Hello YouTubers, welcome to my channel Freebrandmanager. This is your host Umakant, and few days ago I did some computer software upgrade, and with that upgrade it broke some of the system files of my computer and I had to format and reinstall my Windows. You would also have the same problem which I'm having right now if you get a new computer. You don't have anything on your desktop, so you need to get everything installed and you need to get everything up and running. So what is the most easiest way of setting up your new computer and running a freshly formatted computer? I would like you to visit Ninite. Ninite is a free software online website in which it allows you to choose different apps, and it has a lot of options. For example, I don't use Internet Explorer, I use Chrome and I use Firefox, and both these browsers are available for bulk install with Ninite. So what does Ninite basically do? So as you can see, there's so many different softwares. All these different softwares, you can just tick on them and you have to click get your Ninite, and then it will automatically install all the software which you have ticked. And why you should do this? Ninite, it's free, but they have a professional version for business users. And this professional version is used by one of the big corporations like NASA, Pepsi, Sony, Lockheed Martin, and a lot of other big companies use a professional version, which is a paid version, and this is a free version for you to try. Is that all the software which you can see here is all the latest version, and there is no problems or there is no worry of spyware or adware. There is no extra bootware. You don't have to restart or reboot your computer. You do not have to tweak any settings. So you just have to tick on all these different applications, and the application you choose, it will give you an executable file, and that file you just click and run it on your computer, and it will automatically download all those applications for you. So let me show you few of the applications which I use. For browser, like I showed, I don't use Internet Explorer, I use Chrome, and I have tick mark on Chrome, which is used by many people. It's used by 62% of internet users use Chrome. Firefox is the next big is the next big browser which is used by everyone. It's also open source. And when it comes to security, you have three big free antivirus platforms: Avast, AVG, Malwarebytes. They're all quite popular. I think Avast is more than 40-50% of the market share of free antivirus. And you have an option of Avira, which is also not a bad antivirus. And you have adware. Adware is they don't have a real-time virus engine, but it's good for spyware and all. But personally, I like Avast, so I have selected Avast. And in messaging, if you don't have Skype installed on your Windows, you can click on Skype. Pidgin is an open source platform. It connects to IRC, which is Internet Relay Chat. It connects to Yahoo. It connects to Gtalk, and it connects to a lot of different applications, different messaging platform all together at once. I don't use this anymore. I use Skype, so I'll tick mark on Skype. For file sharing, I use QBitTorrent. It's also an open platform, and I really like QBitTorrent. It's a bit more bulky compared to uTorrent, but it does not have any ads, so I like using BitTorrent. For compression, I prefer 7-zip because it handles all the files you throw at it, and it just works out of the box. You don't have to pay for WinRAR. With this WinRAR selection, this is a trial version of WinRAR. If you have a license key, you can enter it once you have installed it. For media, I like VLC, I like Audacity. The sound which is getting recorded now, it's recorded on Audacity, and I do a bit of noise modulation. I remove the noise. And I do amplification of my voice through Audacity. It's quite a simple, easy to use free program. I always install it when I do a fresh install of Windows. Handbrake is one of the best video and audio converting platform. It's a software in which you can transcode any videos. It means that you have a very different file, like for example MKV, and say your DVD player does not support NKV. Then you can install Handbrake, and then you can convert that NKV file to MPEG-4 file, which is supported by most players. So you can click on that. And for runtimes, always select Java and .NET, which is used by many of the applications. For example, Adobe uses quite a lot of .NET and C++, but C++ option is not here, but you can download it. For online storage, I use Google Drive. If you have a Dropbox account and you use Dropbox, you can click on Dropbox as well. For developer tools, I use FileZilla and I use Notepad++. It's a lot better than your Windows Notepad. All this application which I'm selecting here, I would be going through them quite in depth in my other videos. And this is just my favorite choice for applications to use with ninite. And for imaging, I use Faststone. I use Irfan Viewer. Irfan Viewer is quite a lightweight platform. It's quite a lightweight software. It's very fast to open images. It's the same with Faststone. Faststone has a lot more settings in it, and the user interface is a lot more. You have a lot more options, and you can do a lot more things with the images with Faststone. So I select Faststone. And with the utilities, I generally pick up Teracopy, which is faster than Windows Explorer transfer, and it shows you different settings. And like for example, you transfer a file from your pen drive, you can click on a setting which would eject the pen drive once the data has been transferred. Reboot is basically your software which you can use for uninstalling, and there are some other applications here as well which you can use. For documents, I generally tick mark on LibreOffice. It's an open source office platform, an alternative to OpenOffice. OpenOffice and LibreOffice are similar, but they have a bit of different community which backs them up. For others, sometimes I choose Google Earth, but I use Maps nowadays online, so I don't use it very often. So for this installation, I would keep it unchecked. And then you just have to click on get your ninite, and then it would, so all the different applications which you have selected, it will combine them into a single executable file. And when you click on that single executable file, it will show you what's happening. So now it's preparing for installation. So here it says all the applications are up to date because I already have it on my system. And their Handbrake is not on my system, so it's going ahead and downloading it. So it will go ahead, download, install it, and set it up for me, so I don't have to worry about anything. And then it will check for Avast, and it will find out the Avast is up to date. And it's quite fast. It does everything out of the box, and it will install it for you. You can even upgrade your applications in this way. You can run it after a few days or weeks. It does not automatically check it unless you go for a pro account, but you can manually run it after a few weeks and see what's going on and if there are new updates available. This is what I generally do when I have a freshly installed Windows, or if I get a new computer, I would install I will go on from Internet Explorer. I'll go on ninite and I will download this application pack, and I will install all the applications which I need, and my computer would be ready to go. Hope you like it. If you have any comments or suggestions about this video, please let me know. I would be individually making videos on each applications. I will explain you what I do on those applications and how I use them and how you can use it as well, and how you can enhance your productivity on your computer with those applications. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.